Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button for more engaging content. Thank you. Okay. As a fan of science fiction, I often find myself pondering the question, what if Stephen King, the master of horror, had delved deeper into the realm of science fiction? With a career spanning over 5 decades, King has indeed explored the genre, crafting some remarkable science fiction pieces that are worth exploring, while King's horror novels, such as Carrie, have left an indelible mark on the genre. His science fiction works often get overlooked. However, these narratives blend horror with science fiction, making the universe they depict far more chilling than previously imagined. From aliens and monstrous beings to outer space and time travel, King's science fiction stories offer a unique spin on his typical supernatural narratives. Let's start with The Institute, a 2019 novel that leans more towards sci-fi than horror. The story follows Luke Ellis, a 12-year-old genius who is abducted and taken to a secretive location called the Institute, where children with extraordinary abilities are kept against their will and subjected to cruel experiments. This kind of chilling narrative echoes some of King's timeless horror masterpieces, such as Carrie, where the protagonist possesses telekinetic abilities. Another notable science fiction novel by King is Dreamcatcher, published in 2001. This book tells the story of 4 friends who, as teenagers, aided a man with Down syndrome in escaping a group of bullies. Later, during their usual hunting trip, they find themselves right in the heart of an extraterrestrial invasion that starts causing chaos among them. While some readers may find the appearance of aliens jarring for those aware of the sci-fi genre, Dreamcatcher might prove to be a more satisfying read that, from a Buick 8, is a lesser-known novel by King that deserves more recognition. This story revolves around the state police of Troop D in rural Pennsylvania, who have a mysterious Buick hidden away in a shed on their premises. The men sense something unusual about this car, that it has the power to cause harm, but nobody has been able to figure out what exactly is wrong with. So when most of the this novel takes its time, gradually unfolding layer by layer, leading up to its most intense scenes. Much less scenes. Firestarter is another captivating science fiction novel by King that features telekinetic children. This book centers around a young girl named Charlie who possesses pyrokinetic abilities. And these extraordinary powers were passed down from her parents, who themselves were unwitting subjects of an experiment during their college years. The experiment saw them administered a low-grade hallucinogen, granting them telekinetic capabilities. Now, Charlie and her father must evade those responsible for the experiment, seeking to exploit Charlie's powers for their own nefarious purposes. The Mist is an outstanding demonstration of King's mastery over sci-fi horror. This 1980 novella unfolds in a serene, picturesque town that swiftly descends into pandemonium when an eerie fog rolls in, hinting at sinister creatures lurking within. And a father and his son find themselves cornered inside a nearby supermarket, along with other panicked shoppers, as they grapple with the challenge of escaping the mist before the unseen horrors within it manage to reach them first. Revival is a less discussed sci-fi novel from 2014 that deserves more recognition. This story spans 5 decades and revolves around Jamie, a boy whose life is transformed by the arrival of a captivating pastor and his spouse in his town. Later, as an adult, Jamie is a troubled musician with a drug addiction who crosses paths once more with his old pastor. This time, the pastor claims to have healing powers. Their reunion kindles their old bond, and Jamie becomes fixated on uncovering the truth about the pastor's activities. The Running Man presents a unique concept where a man joins a reality competition in a future world where contestants must flee from crowds attempting to hunt them down. If he triumphs, he'll secure a fortune beyond his wildest dreams. However, should he fail, not only will he lose his wealth, but also risk his very life. Although this novel leans more towards dystopia than traditional sci-fi, it undeniably falls within the genre's boundaries. 11/22/63 is a captivating narrative that revolves around a man named Jake, who encounters an unusual opportunity presented by his terminally ill friend. With his dying breath, this friend reveals a temporal rift and implores Jake to journey back in time and attempt to thwart the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963, a mission he himself could not complete due to his impending demise. And Under the Dome is a widely recognized science fiction tale by King, possibly his most famous. This novel centers around the small, secluded town of Chester's Mill, Maine, which mysteriously gets trapped within an unseen energy barrier. With no one able to enter or exit, the townspeople are forced to cooperate to unravel the mystery and preserve harmony before internal conflicts escalate into violent confrontations immediately. And Lastly, one of King's most unsettling science fiction tales, undeniably, is The Jaunt. And this chilling narrative can be found in his 1985 compilation, Skeleton Crew. In this story, a family embarks on a commercial journey to Mars, scheduled for a 2-year duration. In the universe depicted, people traverse space via a method called jaunting, a process that requires individuals to be unconscious during transport to ensure their safety. As a movie reviewer, I can confidently say that The Jaunt by Stephen King stands out as one of his most chilling narratives to date. This science fiction tale possesses an eerie authenticity that grips readers and throws them into a heart-stopping predicament, no matter their disposition. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you.